Okay, so if you know me, I don't like to do. I usually don't like to do rants unless it's in like good taste, a parody or something like that. But and I really don't like to do rants about things I love, like the Phoenix Wright series. But I just started playing the game. It's good. Don't get me wrong, it's a good game. I like what they're trying to do. I like the characters. They're all funny. I like them all. I like the setup, how it started with the story. It was strange. I kind of wish you had played as. God, I can't remember her name. A something. Ah, I don't remember her name, but I wish you had played as her a little bit more so you could get more of her character and then gone into Phoenix, right? But you know what? That's not what we're here about. Okay, the first case, I only found one typo, but it was obvious, and I was like, I've have something's like you have I've have that doesn't even make sense in any sort of English, and I'm not even in the court session yet in the second case. And in episode 2, I've already found 2 typos from the exact same character. I don't think it's a spoiler because you can see in the commercial, but Tracy, uh, Phoenix's adopted daughter, 2 typos, and I know it's no 3 typos altogether, but I know it's like it's just 3 typos, Nick. You just started the game. It's like, yeah, I just started the game. It's like there's typos. They're not that big of a deal. It's a little bit bigger of a deal for me when text is the main part of the game, and it takes like I like to get absorbed in the case. I like to think about it. This, and this. I can deduct it. I'm more involved in the entire scope of the world. And it was kind of funny because I was getting a little. I haven't played Phoenix Wright in a long time, so I was getting a little antsy in the first case. I'm like, Phoenix, you're really just pulling crap out of thin air. I don't know how you figured that out from this. But it's still fun. I like the game, and I'm sure it's gonna get really, really good and crazy. Uh, I just can't stand the typos. I really can't. It's a nitpick, kind of a nitpick, but it's a big part of the game. I hate it because when you notice it, it takes you out of the game, and I'm like, oh wait, that's right, I'm playing a game. It takes you out of the world. You don't. I don't want that. I want to play this game. Once again, I love the Phoenix Wright series. I've beaten them all that have come to the U.S. I'm waiting for Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. Sorry, I ate a lot of candy and I'm just like choking on it. And I really wish I'd got the Miles Edgeworth 2 and to America too, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. I'll find it. I'll get it eventually. I'll find a way to play it. But I come on, Capcom Localization team. You could do better than that. It's a text game. And it's not like I'm doing things like, oh, I'm pressing them, I'm reading the extra text. This is going through the linear story, just reading text like this is text you have to read. And I'm like, how do you mess up on this? The text, the main text. Don't you have people test this? What did you do? Just write it all out and just throw it out? Did you even reread it? Because, people that usually write English papers, people that write papers in general, I think everywhere around the world, usually reread. Yeah, they reread what they wrote to make sure that they didn't screw anything up. Heck, I wrote a comment like 10 minutes ago, and I reread it, and I was like, oh, well, I used well instead of will because I've been up for I've only had 3 hours of sleep, so of course I'm going to mess that up. Was the localization team on 3 hours of sleep? Because I'm gonna see another typo. There's no way. With 3 already? The chances, I don't even know percent-wise, the chances of seeing it, but they're pretty high. There's gonna be another one. Hopefully not in case 2 again, but you never know. And there's gonna be alternate text that I probably won't read that has a typo. Usually those ones don't bother me because I can't find them, and I'm usually smart enough to figure out what to do in the case so I don't usually read that text. But sometimes I replay the game and read all the text. I go like I press everything. I don't know. It's really a nitpick. It's a big nitpick. The game is good. I'm not gonna say don't buy the game because of the typos, because it's still a good game. But come on, Capcom. Come on. People give you enough crap already, and then you're gonna do this to me? Got Monster Hunter 4. That's selling pretty well. You weren't doing really well beforehand. You could at least treat us. You could at least try. I mean, if it was just one typo already, I wouldn't even be on here. Heck, the second typo, I was like, oh, this is starting to get a little irritating, but I'm going to keep going. Third typo, the second and the third one were like back to back. It was ridiculous. And I was like, no, I got to talk about this. I have to vent my anger, vent my pain. The game is still good, but those typos take me out of it. Once again, it's not that big of a... I keep saying it. It's not that big of a deal, but at the same time, it is kind of a big deal because it's a text game. All you do is read text in that game. I go through Paper Mario, and I don't find typos in that game. Maybe I'm not looking hard enough. Maybe I've just played the game so much that I just subconsciously read it the right way. So I play that game pretty fast, actually. But it shouldn't be that often. You should actually try. I don't care if the game was $10 cheaper than a 3DS game. Oh, you're saints. Try. Just try. I barely know what goes into making a video game. I've only made one game in my life. I never even published it. But I checked my text. I reread it. I even put it in like all the spell check stuff to make sure that I had it right and made sure I had the right format. And usually if it's like a comma, a semicolon, if it was that stuff, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't even notice. But it's like, really? And, do I still have it up? Hold on. I got this. I wonder if I still have it up, because I can't remember. I think she's sweet in own her special way. I think she's sweet in own her special way. Do you mean I think she's sweet in her own special way? Own her special... God damn it! You dyslexic son of a guns. It's almost funnier. It's funny, but it takes me out of the game. I can't remember what the second one is, but I remember it was pretty... It's noticeable. It's really noticeable. I want to play this game, and I don't want to get taken out of the story. I like everywhere this game is going. I was kind of... I'm like on the boat with like, oh, do we really want to play as Phoenix Wright again? I wanted to play as Apollo, maybe somebody else. But I like Phoenix Wright. At first I thought he was going to be just like, he was going to go back to being a half-wit and stuff. But he seems a lot more experienced. Because when I played the demo, I was like, oh my god, they ruined Phoenix Wright. But then I played the game and it's like, no, he's fine. I can deal with this. He's kind of backtracked a little bit from being a badass. I can get hit by a car and just go... whatever. But it's the Phoenix Wright I love, and I think if they had changed him too much, I would have been a little bit like, oh, this is offsetting, this is weird. So I'm glad that they made him fun again. And he's kind of like lost a little of the mentor stat, but again, it's not all gone. He's still like, you can tell that this guy is, he's been around for a while, and he's been a lawyer for a while. It's late again, once again, so I can't think of anything deep and profound to say. I'm just saying whatever comes to mind. And what comes to mind is that typos suck. Fix them. Try. Reread. When the game is all text, reread. I know there's a lot of text and you could just simply overlook it. But then again, I'm begging you. Just do a little update. If we like take a picture of like every typo you've made, once again, I don't even... Maybe that will be the last 3. Maybe I won't ever see another one again, which would be awesome. It'd be great. Hey, Wiggles now! Well, my cat's crying. I gotta go save him. But, yeah, typos suck. Typos suck. Don't like them. I'll see you next time. Better not see you next time, though, Typos, because I hate you. Suck. Where's the stop button?